Hi, welcome to my channel. Thank you for coming. If you are here to talk about and get to know about your damaged hair, get to understand how you got into damage and how you can get out of damage with conditioning, scientific conditioning is the best way to get to know your hair damage and to understand how to help your hair get out of damage and how to keep it out of damage. Hair wellness should be available to everyone. I'm Dita. I have specialized in damaged hair for over 35 years. I would like to help you get to you. I would like to help you understand your damaged hair, how it applies to you and what you need to do to keep your hair on a better track. Today's damaged hair is a lot different from the damaged hair that our mothers and fathers dealt with. So we have to understand that we need new ways, new techniques, as well as new understanding in order to conquer our damaged hair. You can take control of your damaged hair. I've had time to review my email questions and my paperwork. At the end of the year, we always take a review of everything that we've gone through and studied. And for the first couple of, January and February, we just went over everything that we covered the year in 24. This year, I like it to be more exciting. I like it to be more informative, and I like it to be understandable where you picture your hair and you understand what's going on. A lot of times you have ideas and you see things happening with your hair that you know isn't right, but you can't quite put your finger on what's going on. And then the hair companies tend to condition thousands at a time. So who zooms in on your personal issues? There's really not one person you can go to that you can just sit there and listen to your hair issues and then help you understand and decipher how to get away from your damaged hair. Don't let fake hair be the answer to your damaged hair. If you love your hair and you want hair wellness, then you should have a place to go where you could say, I know how to build moisture. I know how to build my protein. I know how to put back what I take out of my hair. I hope that's going to be a very learning series for us and help you to understand what needs to happen. I've specialized in damaged hair for over 35 years, all hair textures. I had beauty salons in Boulder, Colorado. They helped me with my research. I often refer to them as my phenomenal hair clientele. And they just were great at giving me feedback, being consistent, and also giving me hair diaries. It was amazing. My advice is inspired by clients for clients. I was looking at my review and for this year and looking at how maybe I can better assist you for the next year. I'm so glad to be going into 26 with you. Right now it's Halloween, and I like to say I hope everyone has a great Halloween. So I think it's going to be in about 2 or 3 days from now. I think it's on Thursday, and today is Sunday. Yeah, so we've got about 3 or 4 days before Halloween. Uh, that's going to be fun. I hope you have a good Halloween and a safe Halloween. Um, One of the things that I was going through in my questions and looking at was that I agree that I would like to answer all of your questions. And best to my ability, answer your questions. The more you talk to me, the more you'll learn. The more you watch the channel, the more you'll learn. And you'll be able to understand or be able to decipher what's going on with your hair. One of the things that I was asked is, in one of the questions, I was asked to give, an earring cam. So here's my earrings. I usually keep them till the holiday. um, but I guess it's a jury cam. No. We do a dial cam, but I don't do a jury cam. Thank you for asking me to see my earrings. I really appreciate it. But we have to understand that there's a lot more to do than to just look at earrings. I appreciate the other questions. Uh, I'll try to get to the personal questions like my earrings and maybe some other personal questions. Once in a while, I'll try to answer them. I want to keep the channel strictly for your information. It's only like 20 minutes and we don't have much time. So it's a lot to go over in a small amount of time. I really appreciate your emails coming to ditahair911@gmail.com. I do get around to all my emails and I do appreciate them. At the moment, though, I noticed that questions are coming in about my background, um, like I said, my jury. And I understand that, like I said, I understand these questions need to be answered. Please don't think me rude. I don't want to confuse the channel with 20 minutes of talking about, stuff that I don't really think will help you in your damaged hair crisis. A lot of times we get home and we're upset about our hair. We're upset about our tender scalp. We're upset about the hair shedding, and we absolutely have nowhere to go. On the internet, there's just so much, information that it's hard to pick out your information. If you read magazines and take advice, then you're ending up with a lot more product underneath your shelf that isn't working. Um, you're ending up with still the same answers, thinking that for a little while you had escaped the thinness, but however, it's back. And so thinning gets to be very problematic. One of the questions I did want to answer is I want to clarify what I do. And here again, I specialized in damaged hair for a very long time, all hair textures. So I've seen a lot of stress scalps. I've seen a lot of sick scalp as well as healthy scalps. And during that time and experience, I've also taken seminar classes and some shiatsu and pressure point classes, and all this applies to your scalp and hair and nerves. And I've learned a lot. Um, my experience is with a scientific approach. So I do think that we can attack serious problems such as scalp being nervous or scalp being stressed out or scalp thinning. I'm not saying I have all the answers, but there's not been too many people that I have not met that I couldn't help. So it's really good and to be here and be able to spend the 20 minutes with you, to talk with you, to get a little bit more information inside you so you can make better hair decisions. Right now, what we have is a loss of knowledge on how hair lives. And we need to get that knowledge back so that we can properly have hair wellness. It all is tuned in together. Where does the shampoo apply? Where does the chemicals apply? I mean, there are horrible signs of chemicals, having cancer to breakage to just misuse. So there's a lot of fear in making decisions about chemicals. If we had more knowledge, or if I can give you more understanding about your personal hair issues, then you would be able to decipher your way through, do I need a chemical? Don't I need a chemical? Which chemical do I need? How do I need it? It's just a lot. And when you see the hairstyles and you see the long hair with the wigs, it really makes you wonder, is your hair too short? So, here again, giving you back your confidence and giving you some knowledge where you have understanding of protein and moisture and how it builds in your hair and how breakage plays an important part in stress. Once you've learned a lot about your hair damage, but just the healthy wellness in general, then you'll find that your hair will not go back to the same damage that you had before. And what we want to see is more of a hair wellness, not so much length down to your hip, as much as we want to see a healthy scalp, a thriving, healthy hair that you can cut and style, and it grows out, and you can cut and style it again. Um, and of course, you know, real hair does get out of place, but at least we can have real hair be more strong and be more stylable, a lot more presentable. And sometimes people compare fake hair with regular hair, and regular hair messes up. It doesn't do what you tell it to, and sometimes it just does its own thing. But fake hair has a tendency to do what you tell it. It has the color you want, the length you want, and so it has the style you want and the look you want. So, here again, I see the convenience of fake hair, but I also see clients who want to fight for their own hair, that fake hair is just not an option for them. And if it is, it's for a short time. And so those maybe are the people who really need more knowledge about their hair. So if you're happy with your wigs, I'm happy for you. I like wigs. I used to wear wigs. Um, I don't now. I think I'm too old, but I do like them. I'm not against them. However, we do have hair damage underneath that's not being dealt with. So on this channel, I would like to address the hair damage and address the hair wellness, and to give you an idea of how hair lives. What's a good environment for your hair? How do you set a good environment for your hair? Uh, we need to understand when we lose moisture and how to put it back. We need to know if it's not there anymore. If you say to yourself, I put in moisture in Rebuilder, but it doesn't seem to be acting like it, at least you know the difference. A lot of times we go under condition, and we don't do the deep conditioning. We don't do the brushing. So our scalp lacks health and hair wellness. So we need to put this, I want this channel to be set where we can bring you closer to your damage, where you can understand it, because you're the one who's got to fight for your hair. You're the one who has to save your hair. So if you're ready to save your hair, then we're going to have a great time together, because I've got a lot of techniques for you to try and to better your hair wellness. I really appreciate you commenting and taking, giving me the emails and taking out time to write me or call me. I really am looking forward to going into this will be my third year. I can't believe it. It goes by so quick. I post every week, every Friday, and I like to always go over some hair facts. I go over hair information that is shared by everybody, because we go through our email questions, and that gives us time to share what others are thinking, and then also what others are doing to better their health. I have a Facebook, Detailed Damaged Hair. Please feel free to stop by that. It's open to the public. And there you learn a lot about damaged hair. And you also can see the results of, of others getting help and seeing their information, so that you don't know who the information is for, but you understand that it is for a client that is struggling with damaged hair. And it shows what it takes for them to get out of damaged hair. Hopefully we can have some more people to interview this year. I'm looking forward to that as well. Um, and I'm looking forward to us communicating better about how to stop your damaged hair at home, how to control hair wellness. You have to have faith. You have to know. You have to have confidence that you're able to control the damaged hair. I want to thank you so much for staying diligent. I can tell from my emails that each and every one of you are working at it and doing the brushing and doing the massaging and the conditioning. So this is great. I'm so proud of you. You've come a long way this year. And next year, we're going to take you to the next level of hair wellness. It is a process. You just can't get your hair stable and well all at once. It takes time to build moisture. It takes time to build the rebuilding protein. It takes time to rebuild elasticity, stimulate and relax scalp. So this year, we should learn a lot more about how to have hair wellness and how to maintain it over longevity, over long periods of time. I sure appreciate you guys so much for pushing that like button and letting me know the content that you want me to give you. I definitely look at my emails and say, okay, we definitely can put this on my post for next week so that you can get the best answers and the fastest answers. Remember, we do repeat a lot on this program or this post because we have to repeat. Repeating is good for you and it helps you learn. So when I say brush, 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 I know you've probably heard me say it countless times throughout the post, but I appreciate you not condemning me in my emails for that. What you do is just get back on your brushing, and I hear you. It's not anything that's too time consuming, but once you miss one hair brushing session, then you feel like you're behind. Just remember to just get it right back on track. You know, if you miss a week of brushing, you missed a few days of brushing, just remember, pick it up as soon as you remember it. Massaging really helps. If you learn to massage, you learn to like it. And sometimes it can help out on days that you don't brush, at least you massage. It's like your teeth. If you don't brush, at least you flossed. You know, so we've got to think about hair wellness is in your daily routine. It is something that you learn to do and you learn to have it in your lifestyle. And your lifestyle is helping, your diet is helping your hair, your lifestyle is helping your hair, your habits, your maintenance habits is helping your hair. When these things work against your hair, that's what causes hair damage. That's what keeps you from getting to the level of hair wellness. So let's try to give you understanding of what's on the internet, all the information that's going through. I think towards the end of the year, I think, probably, I think July, we were doing, I think it was before July, we were doing posts where I would show you things on the internet and it would show how it applies to you. How does the information get lost? Sometimes it's too wordy. Sometimes it's not what you need. It's not picked out for you. So you have to go in there, and if you're not sure about what's wrong with you, how can you go through the internet and search for correct information? So hopefully this channel will help you decipher through the information on the internet. It'll help you understand a little bit more about your personal hair damage and how you got there. And then it'll also help you map out your future conditioning to see how you're going to get past the dehydration, how you're going to get past the breakage. Having methods and ways and hair goals, uh, tongue-tied, hair goals really help you understand how it all works. So I would like you to stay tuned, come back to the channel. I look forward to learning with you. I look forward to teaching you. And I definitely look forward to having it where you get back to me and say, I am improving. I am doing better. And I do feel as if my hair problems are clearing up. I do feel as if my hair goals are being met. And remember, patience is a virtue. It takes time to condition. It takes time to, how can I put it, get past stress scalp. You just don't cure a stress scalp within a couple of months. It takes time to get that new habit to relax your scalp, to teach your scalp to relax. Your scalp can remember to relax only if you give it that memory. So by massaging and brushing, you're reinstating relaxed muscles. Relax. Remember, our head is covered in muscles, so they can carry a lot of stress, which eventually can cause breakage. So if here on this channel is a place where you can air out your thoughts, know that you're being heard, then my channel has done what it's supposed to do. As long as you're being heard and this is being discussed, I think hair wellness can be achieved. I want to thank you for coming. I want to thank you for staying. And definitely thank you for pushing the like button. And subscribe. It's free. Now, go have a good hair day. Go have a great hair day. Thank you.